What is going on, RV Insiders? Glenn here, coming at you with another walkthrough. Today we're looking at this 2025 Sprinter Wide Body 3900 DBL. This is a bunkhouse offering from Sprinter, and the wide body just means that it's slightly wider than the normal, which is 8 feet. This one happens to be 8 feet 4 inches wide. We're going to go ahead and start on the inside, make our way around, come back out, look at all the exterior features. One thing is the exterior is available also in a full body paint, which is black. And before we walk in here, I do want to point out that these solid steps that they put on here to color match look fantastic. If you guys are interested in this RV or another RV you've seen on this channel, I am a salesman for this brand, so feel free to reach out to me. I'll leave my information in the description below. And starting off, we have our control panel. So we have 3 awnings on here. They're all on the front face, which I'll point those out when we get to the outside. We have our gray, black tank, and battery and fresh levels. Water pump, second gray tank, third gray tank. This does have a very large gray tank capacity. We have our light switches here, cap, awning, ceiling, bar light, interior, and our 4 slide out rooms. So this is a very, very large RV. Moving around, we have our standing dinette with chairs, and then our recliners here. You do get wireless charging there and some storage. Now I went through these pretty quickly because the extra option is a full sleeper sofa that goes across there. So you get the recliners and then the sleeper sofa right there. They can fold out to sleep an extra person or two. We do have our accordion style blackout shades. On the wall next to that, we do have some cabinet space. I'm not going to go through all those. We do have a barn style or a barnhouse style door to close that off. We have got our TV. We've got some storage space below that, maybe for the game console, a DVD player, something like that. Now right here we have our sound control, so we turn that on. We can choose TV sound or Bluetooth sound, and then there's A and B zones where you can click both of them to have the sound go to both. Below that we have our LED backlit fireplace with space heater, and above that we got some more storage space. This goes all the way through. Moving over, we got some more cabinet space down below. They do give you a lot of places to put things in here. We have this nice big working area here, 3-burner stove and an oven, and then we got some more storage down below that. Then we have this little power bank. We have 2 15 amp outlets and then a USB A, USB C. And that does fold flat under there, so if you need all of the counter space, click that down, and this lowers all the way down into the counter there. Above the stove, we have some more cabinets. And then we have our microwave oven here. Moving over, we have, this is a 16 cubic foot 12 volt refrigerator. It has the refrigerator on one side, the freezer section on the other, giving you plenty of space to bring all of your foods to keep them cold. Next to that we have our pantry, our door pantry here. And they even give us a little cubby above that. Make sure you do not leave that open when you're putting the slide in, or else you will not have that door after you put the slide in. Got some more cabinet space above here. Got a little area right below that for a coffee bar, crock pot section, or if you just need a place to charge some electronics, this is a good spot to put them. Get your 15 amp outlet along with your USB A and USB C ports. Next to that we have this little slide out drawer for trash can, maybe put dirty clothes in there. And then we got some drawers here. Another nice thing about this is we do have an island. We have a farmhouse style sink with a retractable nozzle there. We've got some storage below that. And we got a 3 bank of drawers. Moving back here, this is the bunk room. So we have a sofa, and then we have a fold-up bunk above that. We've got a lot of storage in here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cabinets just in here. And then we have this, which is where you'd mount the TV. But if you open it, you have this huge space in here. And then you have a little door over on that side to access from the bathroom. And I'll show you that when we go in there. So you really get a lot of room to put stuff. So this RV is really made for extended stays with your family. We've got another bunk right above all that cabinet space. And we have a loft right next to that, along with your foldable ladder. Moving into the bathroom, we have our medicine cabinet with mirror. Below that we have our sink. We have some plugs there if you need to plug in a hair dryer, electric toothbrush, curling iron, stuff like that. Got a little bit of storage below that. Not a whole lot in there, but we do have some drawers. We have our toilet. That is a porcelain toilet. We have an entry door to this bathroom, so if the kids are muddy or you don't want them tracking through the RV to get to the restroom or anything, then they can come directly in this door without going all the way through the RV. Here is that other door. It lets you access that big compartment area. As far as sitting space on here, it's pretty tight. You do get some length on, or some room on the edges there, but as far as knee space, not a whole lot. Enough to put my fist in between my knee and the door. Speaking of the door, this is another sliding farm style door. And then we've got a shower. So this RV actually has 2 full baths in it. This one in the rear here. But the bad thing about this one is there's not a whole lot of room back here. So this is specifically designed for your kiddos. Anybody under about 5'8", it would easily fit in here. I mean, I could fit in here if I crouched a little bit. So you can make it work. It's just not ideal. We're gonna make our way back to the front. This does come equipped from factory with 2 15,000 BTU ACs. We almost always order them with 3. So this particular RV does have 3 15,000 BTU ACs installed on it. Coming in the bathroom, actually we're gonna start over here. We've got 2 sinks. So this is really designed for the couple that with a family, but they still want to have their own counter space. So they put 2 sinks with the AC adapter in the center. You get some mirrors for each sink, and you get some storage space underneath. Now this one, you can see, you're not going to be putting anything big in there because you're not going to be able to get it in or out. The other side's fine, plenty of space to open that up, and some drawers. We do have another porcelain style toilet here. This one you get more front legroom but less side legroom. We got one of our furnace vents there. We do have some deep cabinet space in here for towels, toiletries, anything you want to put in the bathroom. Now this shower, it's a little bit bigger than the other one. Again, I'm about 6 foot. I easily fit in this one. This one has a skylight in it, But even if I move over, still plenty of space, even if I wasn't underneath the skylight. So this is definitely built for somebody my size. On the wall over here, we do have our on-demand hot water heater control. Going into the bedroom, we have this dresser, place to put your TV. We have the outlet there, and then our coax cables there. 3 bank of drawers on that. Moving around, we have our king size bed, and with more companies starting to switch to a king size bed, you're losing that side space where we used to be able to put some runners or a little bit of shelf space. So I've seen some companies starting to switch to this idea, which are little end tables that fold down when in transport, and then when you're set up, you can put them in place, put your phone or something on there. You got a AC port right there, and then you got some USB ports on each side. Underneath our king size bed here, we do have some strut assisted supports on there and some storage. Got a lot of closet space. So we got one shelf, we got a bunch of floor space, and we have a nice big rack hanger. And then in here we have another shelf, and we have some washer dryer hookups in here with the AC ports for those as well. Now we're going to go ahead and make our way outside and look at all the exterior features on the RV. This does have I mentioned the furnace earlier. This does have a 30,000 BTU furnace. So starting off, we do have the road armor pin box with the rubber bushing in between there. We have a pretty standard front compartment with a dual battery box. We have our solar smart controller, as well as the disconnect switch. And then next to that is our battery disconnect. We do have 2 30-gallon propane tanks as standard, one on this side, one on the other side. We have this large pass-through storage. We have tool storage right there, as well as this little shelf. We've got our key TV coax outputs there for satellite or TV or antenna, and coax. There's our furnace output right there. Before I get too far, here is one of our awnings. Here is our second awning, and here is our third awning on this side of the RV. So they have awnings going the entire length of this RV, and that front one is a 17-foot and then 2 10-foots, and they all have awning lights underneath of them. Next, we have our outdoor kitchen. So we have a capital griddle here and a mini fridge. Put all your drinks or some eggs and bacon for the morning when you're using the griddle. I do want to point these out again. These solid steps do look very nice, color matched. Moving around, we have the Lippert on-the-go ladder system. This does have a fully walkable roof, and I do recommend that you do your maintenance walks up there, check your seals and everything. We do have a rear view camera prep. Moving down, we have a 2-inch accessory receiver and a 4-pin. Usually when I see this, this means this has pulling capacity, and I believe that's 2,000 pounds of trailer capacity. 30,000 pounds, it actually says it on there. So you can pull an extra trailer up to 3,000 pounds with that. And then there's your 4-way for the lights. We have our 50 amp twist lock connector for shore power. We've got one of our tank drains right there. That is one of the gray and black tank flushes. One thing I haven't mentioned yet, but I will get to, are the leveling system. It is an electric auto leveler. Underneath here are more of our valve controls and another low port drain. The freshwater tank capacity on this is 75 gallons. The gray water, like I said on the inside, is huge. There's 122 gallons of space in your gray tanks, and then 88 gallons of black tank. We have got our on-demand hot water heater there. We've got our Keystone control center, so we got our key TV inputs there. Got our outdoor shower. We've got our control valves, city water, tank flush, our black tank flushes, and then some control valves there. And then if you want to lock this door, they put this little cut opening here to run all of your stuff up through. That way you're able to close and lock all that stuff in place. Here's the other side of that pass-through. Plenty of storage. Here's our second 30-gallon propane tank. And then our Lippert electric leveling system with auto level. Moving back a little bit, we have our specs here. So this particular RV's dry weight is 13,520 pounds. The GVWR is 16,590 pounds. The hitch weight is 2,595 pounds, so just a hair under 2,600 pounds. This does come with Keystone's HyperDeck flooring, so you do get that composite flooring. There's no wood in that. And this does come with the heated tanks, as well as a heated and enclosed underbelly. Like I said, there is the optional full body paint, which is black. So instead of having the white on here, there will be a black full body paint with gold accents, or I guess they're more bronze. They're kind of the same accents that you see on here, just they'd be on the black full body paint. As always, if I have left anything out, I'll put all the specs down in the description below. If you have any specific questions about this, feel free to ask me in the comments or message me. If you're interested in buying this, I will leave all of my contact information in the description as well. And until next time, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.